Hey, I'm CARBO Brother. I'm Chris Nelson, President of CARBO. Really excited to introduce the new textured rubber adhesive grips for the Glock 43 pistol. A fantastic upgrade, giving you much more positive control on this little concealed carry firearm. Really love this pistol, but you do need some better grip. I mean, polymer is slick. Yeah, Glock's got those little textured squares on there, but it's still not enough. The nice thing about this heat-activated adhesive is that it's going to bond like a glove, man. And you're gonna have those textured squares showing through the rubber, so adding even more to that grip. You're gonna have nice, tacky rubber help getting you that perfect grip, man. Really making it rock solid, rock steady, controllable firearm. These little concealed carry pistols can get a little squirrely, especially if you don't have a good grip on them. Primary shooting fundamentals. So really important to have a nice solid grip. Excellent upgrade for the Glock 43. Let's get on over to tabletop, show you how to put this on. Parts and tools needed for this build: the Glock 43 textured rubber adhesive grips by MCARBO includes the grip wrap, which covers the sides and the front, and then you've got a back strap that goes up top here, and then your finger index points that go on the side of the frame, and then a heat source of some kind, whether it be a heat gun or a hair dryer. Hair dryer is great because you can't screw it up. Really simple and easy, and most everybody's got one. Heat gun, you got to be a little careful. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity together, check our firearms, make sure they're clear, check the chamber, check the bolt face, check the magazine well. This firearm's clear. All right, let's go ahead and open up our grips. See what we got here. So you got your grip wrap. This will go right around the front and the sides of the grip. You see you got the Glock little logo cut out there, so it'll just go on like this. This is the first thing we're always going to do, is just make sure we got the right one. And that looks like a good fit. All right, so that's good. Then you got your little back strap piece, goes high up here in the webbing. Great mod to make sure you got a good vertical grip as well as that left to right coverage. And then your little finger index points. These are great because it gives you a little touch point reference on the side of the frames here. So what we'll do is we'll grab our alcohol prep pad, go ahead, open that up, and we're gonna clean the grip. I know it seems weird, but even if it's a brand new firearm, you gotta do it. You know, when they assemble them at the factory, they put them together. You know, it's not like a sterile environment. There's going to be grease, there's going to be some grime on there that you don't see. And with this adhesive, it's heat activated, but it really does a great job on a clean surface. You know, same goes for your hands. If your hands are greasy or something, you got grime on them, good idea to wash your hands, because we need a good clean surface to stick this grip to. All right, doesn't take long, 30 seconds or less. Okay, already got some grime off of there. Now we let it air dry, but what we're gonna do is take our heat gun and dry it faster. So I got my heat gun on low, you got your hair dryer, go ahead and heat it up. You know, this is heat activated adhesive, proprietary adhesive and textured rubber material. Really love that we were able to put this together and offer such a premium option to what's already out there. We had to do something a little bit better, as usual. So we're getting it warmer. It's nice to start with a base layer of heat, so these grips will just start to mold themselves to that polymer right away. Not to mention it speeds up the drying process. You wouldn't want to use a towel because you could get lint on the grip, and that's not going to work good for that adhesive. Having a nice set of grips on these small frame pistols really does a night and day transition for you. I mean, good control is paramount. All right, the alcohol's dried off, got a good warm temperature there on the grips. Should be about the temperature of a hot cup of coffee. 130 degrees is what we're striving for. We're gonna peel these grips off, touch the centers, try not to touch the edges. All right, take your grip. We're gonna start on the side that's got the Glock logo on it. And we're just going to center up that cutout on the Glock logo first. That's gonna be the easiest point of reference. And as long as we've got that correct, we should be good to go. So we got it centered, and we're gonna wrap. And what we're looking for here is make sure we got good clearance on that mag release. You can see it's starting to impact a little bit, so I might be a little high there. So when we pull it, we're gonna pull it around and straight. So the way I was pulling it was just kind of, now we intentionally pulled it straight wrap around, perfect fit. It's crazy how it looks like you're just kind of lining it up naturally, but you got to make sure you're evenly pulling that grip around so it contours everything perfectly. Once you're happy with this, start tacking it down. Make sure there's no air bubbles or anything like that. Make sure all the edges are good and pressed down. You don't want those getting any wrinkles in them or any ripples or air bubbles. Good adhesion. All right. Now the magic happens when we put some heat on this baby right here. So compress it. You're not ratcheting, you're just kind of compressing on the grip. Okay, now we can heat it up. All right, now it's all heated up. Should be nice and warm like a hot cup of coffee. Look at that, you can already see that texturing coming through from underneath the grip, which that is a good sign. That means you got some good heat on there. If you don't start seeing that texturing, you don't have enough heat. Should be temperature of a warm cup of coffee, 130 degrees. See how it's contouring all those little features? It's awesome. Look at that. That is perfect. It just molds itself like a glove right on top of that grip. All right, we're gonna do some more heat. We're gonna grip it, rinse and repeat 3 times. All right, now we're gonna compress it. Oh yeah, you can feel that tackiness, it's good. Oh man, that feels better already. All right, really compressing it good. Making sure all those edges are nice and pressed down. Don't want those peeling. Just want to get that good adhesion now. There we go. All right, one more round of heat. Compress it. Oh man, that feels good. Should be nice and warm. Now I'm going every little inch here and pressing it down. Don't want to miss anything. Heat activated adhesive, so this is your time to really get it to bond. Now if you get it too hot, that adhesive will slip around on you, so be careful not to go overboard, and that's why we compress, we don't ratchet. All right, good. So the grip is done, man. That looks perfect. Got your Glock cut out there, which is a nice way to line it up. Ensure you get it on there correctly. That's awesome, man. All right, let's go ahead and put our backstrap webbing on. We'll do that real quick. It's gonna go with that little arrow pointing down, high up there in that webbing, give you some nice good grip. Just gonna heat it up real fast because it's definitely cooled down since we initially heated it. All right. Peel off that little backing. Try not to touch it too much. And then get it in there mostly straight. You can peel it back if you need to. These smaller pieces, once you get them under heat, you can shift them a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna throw it on like that, and then I can more or less move it around a little bit if I need to, but that's really good right there. These little pieces will heat up really quick on you. Just definitely check and make sure it's not too hot. But see that? It's so hot already. I mean, I'm able to kind of tweak it just a hair if it's not perfectly centered like I want it. Hopefully you're not too OCD, because you'll, you know, it's grip. It's designed to give you some performance edge. But it does look cool though. So it's nice to have it looking straight, looking on there like it's supposed to be. Don't need to spend as much time heating up these smaller pieces, but do want to compress them good. It is heat activated, should be nice and hot, like a cup of coffee. Shouldn't be scorching hot. All right, good. Yeah, that's on there. That baby's hot. So it's on there, it's compressed. That feels good, man. Nice positive control, I can already tell. You know, it's nice and gripped in the webbing in your hand and on the sides. Now we just need those touch points. So I'm just gonna kind of get an idea. Yep, right in here in the frame is where I want it. So I'm gonna throw one right here. And you can heat it up just a hair. It likes a warm surface to bond to. All right. I'm going right here with it. Compress it good. Should be nice and warm. Get all those edges nice. You know, if it's not perfectly straight, you can kind of rotate it a little bit with your thumb there. Yeah, that baby's getting hot. So yeah, you definitely don't need to spend a lot of time with the heat on there. It'd probably be good just 2 times heat and compressing it and the thing's done, man. All right, so other side, just quickly kind of, yep. And you can take a look, kind of gauge, see where you were on the other side there, heat it up. Kind of take a quick look, yep, eyeball it. And I'm gonna quickly check. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Heat it up, press it down. Oh yeah, hot and ready. We are good to go, man. Heat activated adhesive. Just be careful, you know, if it's really hot still, it'll shift on you. So it's a good idea. Let it just sit for 20-30 minutes, cool down. You can press it, you know, compress it, but if you start throwing it in your pocket or your holster, it ain't gonna work out right. So let it cool for 20-30 minutes, and you can still compress it, make sure it's nice and bonded, but sometimes it's good to just leave it alone, let it cool. Well, there you have it, guys. Really solid choice for your Glock 43 pistol, adding some much needed grip to give you a good solid base. These little pistols can get a little squirrely if it's just slick polymer on here. Yeah, you have those little textured squares, but it's still polymer. There's no tackiness, there's no rubber feel. A nice rubber grip is all about good control, good stability. Having good control and stability is going to keep you accurate round after round on target. So it's really important, not to mention high stress scenario, you may not have all that time to get that perfect little grip on there. So to have a little tackiness, running and gunning, you're ready. You're not like fumbling around. Really love it. I love it. This is one of my concealed carry firearms. Love the Glock 43. Huge fan. With this grip, not going back. I actually brought in my own to put it on today. So really important to have a good solid grip on your Glock 43 pistol. Love the tackiness, love the rubber, love the texturing. Proprietary blend by MCARBO. We wanted to step it up a notch and do something better than what's already out there, of course. So there it is, guys. Really hope you enjoy these. Thank you, MCARBO Brotherhood, for your ideas and your support. As always, happy shooting.